Oh, Chief.
Hey, I keep you
No,
wait.
I actually just got...
So I see you brought a friend.
Come on, man. She's an employee.
Is she now? Were you homeless just the other day? And now you're some corporate big shot?
It's a long story. One I'll say for another time. Right now, we're here to celebrate. So how about you work us some magic?
Huh. Fine then.
So, we made it to the top 100. I think that calls for a toast.
Cheers! Ooh, that's good.
I wanted to start off with a thank you for all your support. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be president of anything.
You're just being modest. If anything, I should be thanking you. If I weren't so naive, I wouldn't have had to drag you into this mess. But you're just what a company needs. You're decisive, dependable, a good judge of character. Life itself is better with you around, Kasuga-san.
Speaking of character, let's talk about the guy who pulled one over on you. Who is this jerk-ass anyway?
He's the president of a very big firm here in Yokohama.
Serious? And he just preyed on you out of nowhere?
Yeah. I never thought a professional on his level would do that. You see, I just inherited my company and didn't have a clue how to run it. It was a time I really needed somebody to count on. Then suddenly I met this business tycoon who seemed really genuine. I ate up every word he said.
And you paid the price for it.
Yeah. Every time I think about it, I feel so stupid.
Well, it's not like anyone can really blame you, right? I probably would have done the same thing if I was in your shoes.
Really?
Yeah. And remember, the fault lies with the deceiver, not the deceived. You did what anyone would do. I know you're just trying to process things, but you don't have to beat yourself up.
Kasuga-san, you're right. I know it's pointless to punish myself over something in the past.
Yep. And no matter what kind of company the shitbag runs, he's going down. Together we'll climb the ranks, make it to the top, and leave him begging for mercy.
Yeah, we will. We'll even get big enough to completely buy him out. We'll take back all the businesses he stole, and start our own holdings company.
I like the sound of that. And with that attitude, nothing's gonna stop us. So keep your chin up, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Right.
There's that Eri-chan smile. Honestly, I saw you looking kinda down, so I got a bit worried.
Oh, was I acting strange? Sorry, it's just...
Something on your mind? You know you can always talk to me.
How should I explain this? I was just thinking about my dad.
Oh yeah?
It's like... whenever I see you smile, I always think of my dad. You two are so alike. That's why I got so emotional all of a sudden. But I wasn't feeling down or anything. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Wait a sec, though. If I remind you of your dad, does that mean... Maybe he had a handsomely carved yet delicate face like mine.
Kasuga-san, are you just trying to compliment yourself?
No, I was being an idiot. Sorry.
You don't have to call yourself that. In any case, I wasn't referring to your appearance. It's the way you carry yourself. You're funny, outgoing, always full of energy. You make everyone around you smile. My dad was just like that. He always made me feel safe and secure. To be honest, So do you.
Is that right? I wish I could have met the guy. Sounds like we would have hit it off.
I'd like to think so.
Alright, then for an awesome dad like yours, I'll put my heart and soul into making Ichiban Confections the best it can be. Now, there's no way I could ever replace your old man. But I can protect his legacy. Would you help me do that, Eri-chan? I don't think I can do it alone.
You won't have to. I'll help you every step of the way.
Please.
But I know you've got so much on your plate already. You're sure you'll be okay?
Oh, well, I know this won't be a walk in the park. But I have good people on my side.
Good people?
Yeah, a group I trust with my life. Can't get much done without them. So I'm sure it'll all work out. Call it a gut feeling. Bet they'll give me tons of shit for overdoing it, though.
It sounds like you're all close.
Hey, you okay there?
Kasuga-san, could I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think I could ever be part of your inner circle?
Huh?
Look, you've been doing so much for me since the day we met. But I feel like all I ever do is watch from the sidelines. That's not really fair, is it? So I was thinking I could play a more active role in your daily affairs. That way you could focus more on management without feeling bogged down by all your other stuff. That's a win for you and our company, right? I can't think of a reason for me not to join.
I don't know. We all walk a pretty tough road. Shit gets out of hand non-stop. You don't want to risk getting hurt, do you?
I'm fully aware of the risk. And trust me, I won't be a burden on that front.
Okay, but... Eri-chan, as much as I like the idea, I just don't see it happening.
Please, let me be the one doing you the favor. Besides, if you say no, I'll just tag along without your approval.
Guess that doesn't leave me much choice. Don't expect any hand-holding, though.
Fine by me.
Okay. I'd say that's worthy of a toast. Welcome to the party, Eri-chan.
Cheers.
And by the way, Eri-chan will be tagging along from this point on.
I'm Eri. I'm excited to get to know everyone.
Are you sure about this? Knowing us?
Yeah, we're always in one mess or another.
Look,
You don't have to worry about me. I just want to repay you.
Just about, huh?
welcome to the gang.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, Ichiban. Wanna grab a drink with me?
Sure. But you really know how to knock 'em back, Sachan. Promise me you'll keep it to one or two.
Oh, come on. It's no big deal if we drink more than that. It's not like I'm gonna make a move on ya.
Well, that's a bummer. So, hey, you're technically still a mama at a hostess club, right?
Yeah, but I didn't found the place. I was promoted to mama after Nonomiya saw that I was the best hostess there.
If you're that good a hostess, you'll be bored drinking with me. I ain't much for clever conversation.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It takes practice. I definitely wasn't a natural at it. But neither of us is looking for tips right now, so who cares?
Okay. So what's happening with the club now? Still going strong, even without Nonomiya?
I've got the girls holding down the fort. They should be fine, barring any earthquakes. Or ex-boyfriends.
Oh, pretty impressive that you trust your staff to run the whole joint.
They know the basics of the business. I'm the kind of mama who teaches her youngsters well.
If you do say so yourself.
Well, I do. But of course, it was that desire to educate that caused all the drama in my family.
Was that all the stuff with Nanoha and your dad that you mentioned before?
Yeah. At least things have simmered down among us recently. Thanks to you guys. My dad's in a real nursing home now, and Nanoha's looking for a more legit job like she had before.
So you call them pretty often?
Oh, no. Never. I just have my hostesses secretly check in on them every now and then. Nanoha doesn't want to see me. She'd be furious.
Why? You two really can't get along?
That's an understatement. I haven't seen her in 7 years. I do call her up sometimes, but she never wants to meet in person. I'd like to, though, and I tell her that. She turns me down every time. Guess I have no one to blame but myself, really.
I'm listening.
It's a boring story. You sure you want to hear it?
That's right, you do. I don't care if it's so boring it puts history professors to sleep. As long as it's from you, I'm all ears.
So I have your express permission to rant for the next 10 hours, and you'll sit here and listen?
Hell yeah.
Well, that's sweet of you.
Thanks. So go ahead. How come you don't get along with Nanoha?
Well, I think it's because I was just too controlling. I always had something to say about everything she did. My mom was sick throughout our whole childhood, so I felt like I had to take care of my shy little sister.
Little sister? But you're the same age, unless there's a new kind of twin I don't know about.
Of course we're the same age. Her personality just always made her seem younger. She was so timid. I was the one with the guts, just like Mom. It's probably why Mom trusted me more than Dad. He was closer to Nanoha since she took after him.
I gotcha.
Dad wasn't earning much from the little company he ran back then. I tried to help him out by getting a part-time job in high school. Didn't take me long to figure out nightlife entertainment was where the real money was. Pretty soon I was essentially the breadwinner of the family. And after Mom died, even more so. All I wanted was for Nanoha to get into a good college and live an honest life.
But you think that came off as controlling to her?
Yeah. I told her which college to go to. Insisted she become some sort of white-collar professional. But the straw that really broke the camel's back was me chiming in about her new boyfriend. I listed every red flag I could possibly think of, then I asked her if the dude raised any of them.
What, like you made a physical list?
Yeah. Stuff like being dirty, acting douchey at restaurants, condescending towards women, always name-dropping. There were a lot. I went too far, honestly. But you know what? The bastard did fit a lot of them. She was like, oh, but he's getting it together. He's starting a consulting firm. But I told her to dump his ass.
I'm betting she didn't like that.
No, she did not. She threw stuff, screamed herself hoarse, cried. Even my freaking dad cried seeing all the drama.
Oh, jeez. It was that intense?
I think it always bothered him that he couldn't make enough money to help my mom. He was embarrassed I made more than he did. I remember, after he found out what my pay was, he just started doing whatever I said. And then all of a sudden, during this fight, he started sobbing about how he should have helped Nanoha break free from me.
Sounds like he was finally letting out everything he'd bottled up.
Yeah. And it turned out Nanoha's boyfriend problem was just the beginning. Because in that moment, I realized my family was distancing themselves from me.
Sachan.
It was, 7 or 8 years ago, when I decided to leave home and just focus on work. Imagine how it felt when Nonomiya called and told me about this new family trouble. How Nanoha chose to work at a soap land instead of asking me for help. I was shocked. I really was.
And just in case it ever comes up, we're all supposed to pretend you don't know she was working at Otohime Land, right?
Knowing my sister, she'd die of embarrassment if she found out I know.
Well, then the charade must go on.
I think I had one too many after all. I didn't plan on talking for so long. But thanks for getting a drink with me, Ichiban.
Everyone's going through something. Having a friend to talk to just makes it a little easier. Dachi-san, either I need my eyes checked or you actually bought a drink from the bar.
Oh, it's, this is just water.
Giving your liver a rest? That's rare for you.
Nah, it's only because I don't have the money for sake right now. Not even sneaking it in from the convenience store.
Damn, you're that broke, huh?
I forgot to set aside something for this one big expenditure I have every month. It's stupid.
What expenditure? You in debt or something?
Nah, nothing like that. I've been sending Takashi money.
Oh! Isn't Takashi-kun the son of the guy who was arrested on false charges?
Yeah, Kasumi. And he was arrested because I didn't believe Takashi's testimony.
Yeah, but you also tried to get Kusumi released, right? Or Nouchi's the one who shot it down.
Doesn't matter whose fault it is. Nothing will bring Kasumi back from the dead. And you don't know how shitty it got for Takashi. First his dad killed himself, then his mom passed away from grief. Poor kid ended up in an orphanage. Well, ever since then, I've been sending Takashi money every month. Under a fake name, of course.
Why a fake name?
Because Takashi wouldn't accept money from me. I'm one of the cops who locked up his old man. So I started sending money to him under the pseudonym Yamada.
That's a hell of a good deed, Adachi-san. But wouldn't Takashi wonder why the heck some stranger named Yamada-san was sending money?
Oh, I didn't overlook that. See, I played this Yamada-san character as a rich guy with a passion for philanthropy. And it worked. Takashi took the money without thinking twice about it.
A passion for philanthropy, huh? Oh shit. I think I feel some tears coming on, man.
Huh? Hey, what's up with you?
I never knew how hard you were trying to do the right thing. And you're still doing it, even after you lost your job, knowing you'll never get credit. Still helping out Takashi-kun. Adachi-san, you're a man among men.
I didn't mean to yank on your heartstrings so much.
Seriously, man, doing that for 20 years is freaking amazing.
I just figured it was the least I could do for the kid, you know?
That's not how I would describe it, especially now that you no longer have a job.
Well, that's a good point.
You know, isn't Takashi-kun all grown up by now?
He's 25.
Don't you think he should be able to stand on his own 2 feet at this point?
Well, except now he's prepping for law school, so...
Oh yeah? He wants to be a lawyer?
Yep. Another blood-sucking lawyer. Nah, but maybe it won't corrupt him that much. I mean, he's a good kid. You know, he writes me a letter every month and thanks me for the money. Those letters are how I know he's trying to get into law school.
Maybe he was inspired to do that because of what happened to his dad.
I wondered the same thing. That's why I thought I'd keep helping him until he passes the bar exam.
Well, the bar exam's supposed to be pretty tough, yeah?
Yeah. Well, he's been studying his ass off for the exam since college. It hasn't been easy for him. He lives on wages from his part-time job and the money I send him. Doesn't go out or party, just studies.
Sure hope he passes then.
Yeah, hopefully he'll manage to do it this year.
Hopefully you'll be okay sending him money until then. It's gotta be rough.
Well, to tell you the truth, that's a big factor. If he can't support himself soon, I don't think my heart's gonna hold up under the stress of all my stupid money troubles.
No kidding. Now it all makes sense why you're broke.
No, thanks. Hope you're rooting for me, at least.
Yeah, of course I'm rooting for you.
Good. Then what do you say to buying me a drink?
Oh, I walked right into that one.
Come on, a clink of the glass would be music to my ears.
Fine, fine. Not like I can say no after a story like that. Hey, bartender, can I get in an order?
Gonna be in a whirl.
I got this.
Don't get caught.
You sure you want to get hurt? Here we go. Try this on the side. Get this one.
Cool.
I'm not backing down.
Hey, hey! I
You're
got
gonna get
this.
stomped. You sure you can beat me?
Pain in the ass.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
You sure you want to get hurt?
We'll fight to the
You
end.
serious right now?
This out.
Hey, hey!
You're gonna get stomped. Okay,
Gotta do something.
this is bad. I'm not backing down. Yeah!
I know about this.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Cool. Pain in the ass. The enemy is defeated.
I'm getting stronger!
Let's get down to business.
よろしくお願いします。
損はさせません。
力を貸してやるぜ。俺に任せてくれ。了解しました。
体が動かん。
わかりました。
嬉しいです。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。
We got a job to do.
Let's make that dance.
いいね。うまいこといきましたな。うまいこといきましたな。ラッキー。
Pretty lucky.
うまいこといきましたな。
ラッキー。Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Nice. You guys did great out there. Thanks for going up.
してみせますよ。
よろしく頼むぜ。
かしこまりました。
はいよ。
ありがとうございます。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。スキルアップしましたよ。
ますます頑張るぜ社長。実力アップだ。勉強になった。実力アップだ。
勉強になりました。
We got a job to do.
Let's 俺の実力見せてやる。ラッキー。
ないの。ダメだ。
ついてね。
うまいこといきましたな。
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business is. These are
Nice.
incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there. We're going up. That's what I'm talking about.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Let's make that game.
計算が狂
こんなこともありますよね。よし、
う。いいね。
狙い通りです。
ラッキーでした。こんなもんだな。ラッキー
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice.
incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there. We're going up.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
ー。私にお任せください。残念ですが、失礼いたします。
We got a job to do.
Let's make
かが
that
ない
game.
の。
よし、狙い通りです。
計算が
Pretty lucky.
ついてないな。ラッキーでしたね。
やったー。
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there. We're going up. That's the good shit.
Our ranking went up. The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
"任せてくださいよ。腕の見せ所ですね。
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the fight.
Kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
計画性がないと待てなく納得しました
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
聞いてもらえますか甘んじてませんかちょっといいですか経営者がガサツなんですよね聞いてもらえますかもうありません
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
コンプライアンスを守っていますか私の意見高い志を持っていますかコンプライアンスを守っていますか
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
会社をもっと大きくできますか高い志を持っていますかコンプライアンスを守っていますか
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
会社をもっと大きくできますか高い志を持っていますか納得できましたよ
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, the meeting went great. Shares are skyrocketing. That's the good shit.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
That's not right. Pretty lucky. Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible
Nice. You guys
results.
did great out there. Shares are going up. That's the good shit.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible
You guys
results.
did great out there. Shares are going up. That's the good shit.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice.
incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there. Shares are going up.
The shareholders shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
嬉しいです。
光栄です、社長。嬉しいね。これからも頑張ります。
I think you're husband material.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとね、社
これからも精進します。
さらに頑張るぜ。
ますます頑張るぜ、社長。
We got a job to do.
俺の実力、ラッキーでしたね。
ラッキー。
くそ、仕方ないの。ラッキーだダメだな。
長。やったー。Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible
You guys did
results.
great out there. Shares are going up. That's what I'm
Our
talking
ranking
about.
went up. The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the...
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
アブロシの皆さん、あなたたちに懐疑的です。
それは違います。
ここから立て直します。聞いてもらえますか。この経営陣は未来を担
If you have any questions, this is the time.
経営手法が遅すぎます。アブロシの皆さん、あなたたちに懐疑的です。この経営陣は未来を考えてない。
Please raise your hand if you have a question. Questions, this is the time.
アブロシの皆さん、あなたたちに懐疑的です。聞いてもらえますか。経営手法が遅すぎます。ちょっといいですか。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
はい。
経営者がガサツなんですよね。今言うまでは心配。
Please raise your hand. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
経営者がガサツなんですよね。
待ってください。
ウィットが足りない経営ですね。もうはありません。
If you have any questions,
Very
this is the
good.
time to ask.
このまま来季も続けられますか。
ちょっといいですか。
落とし穴がありそうで怖い。
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
なかなかのやり手のようですね。
聞いてもらえますか。
経営を精査していますか。
聞いてくれますか。
反論できん。
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
We got a sim meeting went great. Shares are skyrocketing. Let's keep it up.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Let's make that game. いいわね。Pretty
ラッキ
lucky.
ー。ラッキー。
That's not right.
さあ、うまいこといきましたな。ラッキーでしたね。
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there. going up! We got a job to do.
I'm so hungry!
Here you go!
Ichiban Senpai! Whoa! Aren't you President Ichiban from Ichiban Confections?
I sure am!
Eat at Ichiban's Ichiban Senpai!
First in smiles, Ichiban Confections!
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
You guys did great out there. We're going up. That's the good shit.
Our ranking went up.
We got a job to do.
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
You guys did great out there. We're going up.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
We got a job to do.
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible
You guys
results.
did great out there. We're going up. Let's keep it up.
Our ranking went up. The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the...
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question. Please raise your hand if you have a question. Please raise your hand if you have a question. Please raise your hand if you have a question. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
つ落ちても不思議ではない。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Partners and shareholders!
Have any questions? This is the time to ask.
旧大点ギリギリの経営です。いつ落ちても不思議ではない。旧大点ギリギリ。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
甘い甘い。甘すぎるんだ。
聞いてもらえますか。
とにかくムカつくんだこら。
待ってください。
うまくいってるからって調子こいてんだろ。
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, the meeting went great! Shares are skyrocketing! Let's keep it up!
Our ranking went up.
嬉しいです。
さらなる高みを目指します。学びの多い研究でした。いいカリキュラムでしたね。嬉しいね。
ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。勉強になりました。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。スキルアップしましたよ。勉強になりました。
We got a job to do.
Let's finish this.
見せてやる。ラッキー。
Pretty lucky.
狙い通り。
ついてないな。ダメだ。ざっとこんなもんだな。
Still make it rain.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there. Numbers are going up.